East, where reckless driving has been blamed for road crashes on the R503 between Lichtenburg and Mahikeng. 9 lives have been lost between Sunday and Tuesday on the same route. The Moral Regeneration movement has called for intensified road traffic law enforcement. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko joins us now live. Refiloe, a very good morning to you. A licensed department facility remains unfinished after over 70 million rand was spent on its construction. Tell us more about this.
Well, we are here today, Mpho, because of that call from the Moral Regeneration movement, who are saying that intensified law enforcement in our roads will help to clamp the reckless driving in this R503 that we are in, linking Lichtenburg and Mahikeng. Like rightfully said, that 9 lives have been lost between Sunday and Tuesday. We see that it looks like the call by the Moral Regeneration movement has been yielded to, as we are seeing that traffic officials are here, and also it's a busy road. We see trucks also that are traveling here. But allow me to welcome Mr. Lesiba Kgwele. He is from the Moral Regeneration movement. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika, Mr. Kgwele. Let's talk about your visit here today, particularly following those accidents that we saw between Sunday and Tuesday.
Thank you very much to you and to your viewers as well. We saw the need to come out here for a cleansing and prayer ceremony, primarily because we are concerned about the carnage on our public roads. We are extremely concerned about the conduct of members of the public that we have seen taking pictures of accident scene, video clips, and sharing them, which is quite insensitive, and a show that we need to reclaim Ubuntu, because that's one of the values that we espouse as Moral Regeneration movement, in line with the Charter of Positive Values. So we're here to reinforce that message, to say, let us ensure that we drive with the necessary precaution on our roads. And on this one, we wish to make a call to members of the public that there's a crosswind on this road. So that in itself contributes towards instability. But that is on roads, on vehicles that are traveling here. But primarily also the issues of driver texting. Drivers, while they're driving, you lose concentration. That split second where you need to be concentrating on the road happens. We also wish to make a call that in the case of the public transport, our taxi operators, because in both incidents we had taxis involved, we are working in partnership with Santago in the province. They are part of the Moral Generation movement. We want to appeal that we should be able to hold drivers accountable as passengers, as taxi organizations, because this, lack of proper customer service, where the customer is supposed to keep quiet, even when the driver is not driving to their satisfaction, or they feel that their lives are being endangered. It's something that we must address.
I want us to also talk to your call. It looks like, it has been listened to intensify law or road traffic law enforcement in our roads so that they can clamp the reckless driving on this road.
Yes, we all know that high visibility of law enforcement on the road does contribute towards a change in driver behavior. But it shouldn't take the responsibility of the motorist to be vigilant on the road, to also drive with caution, because speed kills. So we need to send out that message to the motorists out there, that road safety is all of our responsibility. So we need to ensure that while we pray, we take united action, to ensure that we deal with these aspects. We intend at the latest point to come and have all of the road players signing a pledge, towards responsible driver behavior on the road. particularly during the October month, which is your transport month.
Are you noticing any difference? You said that you also use this road quite some time, regularly so, with the presence of these law enforcement, and when you usually drive here and their presence, it's not there?
Well, in the absence of visible traffic law enforcement, the drivers tend to revert back to this wayward ways of driving with speed on the road, as well as endangering the lives of others through reckless driving. Drunken driving is also a factor that contributes towards a high fatality rate on our roads. And that's why we would want the partnership of the Department of Community Safety and Transport Management, working with other road players or municipalities and so on, because they've got also road traffic law enforcement, that this road must be, there must be zero tolerance on reckless driver behavior on this road.
Mr. Kgwele, thank you so much for your time. Let's leave it there for now. Mpho, that is what is happening here on the R503 road linking Lichtenburg and Mahikeng. This is where those two accidents that happened on Tuesday between two vehicles, where 3 people had lost their life, while 4 passengers had been admitted to a hospital with serious injuries. On Sunday, the collision where 6 people had died instantly here on this very same road. It was about 17 survivors that were hospitalized but had since been released. The Moral Regeneration movement is here together with different stakeholders. He did mention Santako to say that they are calling for particularly driver behavior so that they should be able to reduce the number of accidents that happens in this road.
Very well, Refiloe Seboko giving us an update there on the tragedies that have unfolded on that strip of road. We will continue to bring you more that comes out of that.